Thank you for using the YCAM audio guide. I am Izumi Hara, a member of YCAM staff, and I will be your guide today. On your tour around the building, you will learn more about YCAM and its facilities. The audio is about 20 minutes in total. Please take your time and listen while taking breaks as you like. This sound indicates that there is an introductory video. When you hear this sound, please check your smartphone screen. Now please enjoy your time at YCAM. Right now you are at a point inside the YCAM building that we call information space. Here visitors can receive various information from and related to YCAM. On the 4 large monitors, you will find various information on current and upcoming events. Let me first give you a brief introduction to YCAM and its facilities. Please find a chair to sit down and listen. The Yamaguchi Center for Arts and Media, in short, YCAM, is an arts center located in Yamaguchi City. Architect Arata Isazaki designed the building. Besides exhibition spaces, the facilities inside the building also include a movie theater and a library, among others. Since its opening in 2003, YCAM activities have been revolving around novel forms of creative work utilizing the computer, video, communication tool, and other forms of media technology. In addition to exhibitions and performances, YCAM offers a variety of different events, including movie screenings and experience-based educational programs, in the form of workshops. Many of the works exhibited or performed at YCAM were also created here. Up to now, the YCAM staff has been collaborating with a large number of artists and technical experts to create original works that could only be realized at YCAM. More than 100 works have been made here to date, many of which are still being shown at places around the world. I will now tell you something about the YCAM building. Please stop where you are right now and look up to the ceiling. It's an odd kind of design, isn't it? The ceiling is made of so-called louvers that cover more or less the entire building. Above these louvers is an extensive network of electricity and telecom cables, which enables us to install lights, projectors, and other items at any place we want. The louvers can also be used for fixing temporary walls we use for partitioning the interior space as needed. What I just explained is only a fracture of the YCAM building's features, all of which have been designed to be flexibly adaptable to suit different purposes. While you walk around the facilities, let me tell you what kinds of events have been held here in the past. I will guide you to your next destination inside the building. Please watch your screen. We will now walk over to the foyer. The audio guide pauses here. Please resume the playback once you have arrived at the foyer. Please watch your step and proceed. Have you arrived? Now please look up from your screen and check the scenery around you. The place where you stand now is the foyer. It's a space that stretches up to the big staircase that leads up from the first to the second floor. A foyer is usually also called lobby or entrance hall. What does the scenery look like right now? Usually, we put tables and chairs in the foyer, which students often use for learning. Thanks to the high ceiling, the foyer can also be used for exhibitions of large artworks. It can further transform into a venue for displays of acoustic works. Or into a playground for children. In the back is a theater space that we call Studio A. There are times when visitors cannot enter the studio, so here is a brief explanatory video. Equipped with 450 seats and high-quality video projection, audio, and lighting facilities, Studio A is the largest space in the YCAM building. These facilities are used for various stage performances, as well as the Bakun Film Festival where visitors can enjoy movies with an emphasis on sound experience. The audience red seats in fact can be stored in the basement under the studio, turning it into a flat hall like a gym. Once the entire space is available, Studio A can be used for exhibitions of large artworks, for example. Also held here in recent years in collaboration with the local people are sports meetings incorporating media technology. Next is Yamaguchi Central Park. Please walk up the big staircase to the second floor. If you use the elevator, please follow the signs. Please resume the playback once you have arrived. Have you arrived? Then please look up and take a look through the windows. What you see is Yamaguchi Central Park. Like the YCAM building itself, the park was designed by Arata Isazaki as well. What does the scenery look like right now? Residents in the neighborhood like to take a walk in the park with its big lawn, which also serves as a playground for children after school. For the citizens, this park is a place of recreation and relaxation. While for YCAM it is another space where exhibitions and other events take place. For the Midsummer Night's film screening events, the exterior wall of the YCAM building is transformed into a movie screen. At these open-air screenings, visitors can sit on the lawn and enjoy movies under the starry sky at night. The event has been drawing up to 2,000 visitors, and we will be happy to see you there, too. Next is the Studio B. The space behind this door is YCAM Studio B. Let me introduce again the facility and past events held here in a short video. Studio B is a space that resembles white cube that can be found in many art museums. In addition to exhibitions of artworks, Studio B serves as a venue for live music and dance performances. The walls on both sides can be removed. When all walls are taken away, the studio turns into open space from where one can look down on the foyer and the library. From here, please proceed along the corridor until you see a sign with the letter C. Please pause the playback and resume once you have arrived. You are now at the Studio C. This space is a small movie theater, also known as mini theater. The space may look small, but the projection booth is equipped with state-of-the-art projectors for everything from video to 35mm film. Some of the screening events held here also include talk sessions. Now please look up from your screen and turn your attention to the wall on your left. You will see the letters YCAM Cinema and a screening schedule for all upcoming movie screenings at YCAM. Old masters and new works from various genres, all handpicked by our expert staff, are shown at Studio C, mainly on weekends. Studio C is in fact the only movie theater in Yamaguchi City. Did you find any title on the list that you'd like to see? Then come along and watch it. Through the door on the left side of the Studio C sign, you will now enter the library. Please pause the playback and resume once you have arrived. You are now in the Yamaguchi City Library. The library, with its characteristic high, open ceiling, stocks approximately 350,000 books and attracts about 1,000 visitors per day. Please take a look at the ceiling. You will see that there are no lights on the library's ceiling. Surrounded by natural light, here you can feel the weather outside while reading and relaxing. The library, too, sometimes functions as a venue for theater performances that incorporate books and bookshelves, or displays to be watched from the connecting corridor. Now please walk down to the end of the connecting corridor, turn left, and proceed along the passageway. Please resume the playback once you have arrived. Have you arrived? In the passageway you just walked through, you may find school kids who lie down on the floor and do their homework or play cards. Now that you have arrived, please look up and take a look through the glass wall. The room you are looking at is the lab. The lab is a studio where various works are being created from scratch. It is the very heart of YCAM, so to speak. For some operations, the room keeps changing in various ways. It may look a little messy, which is usually a sign that the current work is approaching completion. Among others, the lab is equipped with spaces for electrical work, as well as computers, laser cutters and 3D printers. These tools are used for creating works through processes that involve the making of prototypes and repeated experiments with artists. Now please use the elevator or the staircase to go back down to the first floor. Please pause the playback and resume once you have arrived. You are now at the community space. Offered here among others are workshops and lectures. YCAM has been developing hands-on workshop programs for local citizens to explore possibilities and ethics concerning media technology through their own experience. All kinds of workshops are implemented here throughout the year. Please feel free to come and participate. Behind the community space are two glass-walled rooms. The one on the right is the bio lab. Please take a look inside through the glass wall. The biolab is a biological laboratory equipped with DNA analysis instruments, microscopes, and other devices. Now, this may seem rather unrelated to the activities of YCAM that we have talked about so far. But as a matter of fact, DNA is a genuine form of information as well. In recent years, biotechnology has become increasingly familiar to all of us, and it is no longer something for specialists alone. It's a development similar to that of computers, which transformed from expert tools into the personal computers that we all have at home today. In keeping with the signs of the times, YCAM as a facility that works with the information set up the biolab in 2015, with the aim to discuss aspects of biotechnology from various angles. The YCAM Biolab focuses on research related to biotechnology-based educational programs and possibilities in artistic work. From here, please proceed to the right, until you arrive at the information space where the audio guide started. The activities at YCAM that you have just learned about all share creating together and learning together as a central theme. We hope that this audio guide was helpful in giving you a general idea of what YCAM is all about. If you have any questions, please feel free to inquire to any staff member you meet during your walk around the building. There will be a variety of exhibitions and other events held at YCAM also in the future, and we hope to see you here again. Thank you for listening.